Oh, okay, Steampunk Tiki fans. Welcome back to Cooking with Steampunk Tiki. The other day, my wife was sitting there eating spaghetti and then took two pieces of bread with butter on them and put them together and made what she called a spaghetti sandwich. I hadn't had that since I was a kid, which got me thinking of all sorts of ways to cook it. So today, we're going to try spaghetti and meatball rolls, like cinnamon rolls, but instead of cinnamon and brown sugar and butter in the middle, we're going to put spaghetti and meatballs and garlic and cheese and butter and roll it up like a cinnamon roll, bake it in the oven. All right, let's get to it. Hope you enjoy. See how it comes out. All right, Steampunk Tiki fans, we're back in cooking with Steampunk Tiki. Okay, everybody has leftover spaghetti and meatballs. My wife was sitting there eating spaghetti and meatballs and took a piece of bread with butter on it and made a sandwich. So that got me to thinking, well, we all have leftover spaghetti and meatballs. What if we took the spaghetti, the meatballs, and made it into like a roll, kind of like a cinnamon roll, but with spaghetti and meatballs as the filler. So we're gonna get to chopping this up, and we'll make a sauce. We'll make some butter sauce. Like cinnamon rolls have butter, cinnamon, brown sugar, all stuffed inside of it. Well, instead of that, we're going to stuff spaghetti and meatballs inside of it and see how it comes out. All right, while I get this all chopped up, I'm going to do some movie magic and we'll jump forward. All right, now we got 4 tablespoons of melted butter that we're going to spread over the pizza dough. I figured that would be perfect for cinnamon. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic and 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Get that all nice and mixed up. And then we're going to add 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese to this. Get that all nice and mixed up. And then we'll get that pizza crust stretched out for the next step. Hold on. Movie magic time. So if you want, you can buy store-bought pizza crust and stretch it out yourself by hand, or that Pillsbury dough stuff. This I've stretched out, took a fork and docked the dough so it won't rise as much. But at some point, I will teach you Steampunk Tiki's pizza crust recipe. I have like 3 of them. One is like a beer bread pizza crust. It's really good. But here we go. Let's get this painted on there like they do with a cinnamon roll. I figure get a nice generous amount of this on there. And I have this on parchment paper. You could flour your countertop and do it that way. I got it. Parchment paper works for me because of what I want to do with it. I want to roll it up really tight. Now we'll take the spaghetti and meatballs that we chopped up, and we'll get that on there. I don't want it too thick, but we don't want it so you're taking a bite of just crust. So let's get that all spread out on there. I just figured, you know, I like snacks with movies. I like just in general. And I saw my wife eating what I can confer as, she said, a spaghetti sandwich, 2 slices of bread, butter, and spaghetti. Well, that's a spaghetti sandwich, and it's given me a couple of ideas, and this was one of them. And I figured, you know what, this would actually probably make either a really good snack and take that, get it all spread out nice and even. At this point, could fold it over, seal the edges, and make a pizza calzone, I guess, or a spaghetti pocket. But yeah, get that all spread out and even. All right. Oh, we're gonna get some cheese on there. I'm going with a whole melt mozzarella. Get that spread out. Make it some ooey gooeys and delicious, I hope. Never tried this before. We're all test subjects today. All right. And now for the fun part, the rolling. And that's why I chose the parchment paper. All honestly, I figured it'd make it easier to get a nice, tight roll going. I don't really think you're gonna like break the world record for neatness with this one, but I'm gonna try to get it nice and neat and tight, but who knows. But here, let's get that all sealed up. Well, as of right now, I could put it in the oven, I think, in a loaf pan, but that wouldn't be a cinnamon roll now, would it? So let me take a movie magic moment. Now we got that in a baking dish all cut up. Don't look that neat right now, so as an experiment, let's see how it comes out. I'm thinking we put a little more cheese across the top. And maybe a little more sprinkled cheese. Or Parmesan cheese, whichever way you want to look at it. And then we'll let it rise for a few minutes on the oven and see how it turns out. Alright, there you go. Hot out of the oven. That went into the oven at 375 for 35 minutes. But again, I'm not one for the oven or the times because everybody's oven is different to cook in. So, there it is. Hot out of the oven at 375. Was in there for 35 minutes. And it's all nice and gooey and looks delicious. So let's get this served up and give it a try. All right, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm just about to enjoy the first bite of it and see what it tastes like. So I don't know, I think it's more like a cinnamon roll, but as I said, a savory cinnamon roll. I don't know what. A spaghetti roll? Spaghetti and meatball roll? I'd eat that. A lot of that. That's a whole new meaning of goodness. That's comfort food. It's probably the same thing. Yep. So, Italian spaghetti roll? Delicious. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you try the recipe. And hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. The more followers, the more my recipes get out there and the more people enjoy my food. And you know what? Steampunk Tiki, we'll get back to doing adventures and having fun come the summertime, but it's wintertime. The bar is closed. It's out in the garage. It's cold. So let's enjoy the kitchen. One of my other favorite things to do, enjoy cooking. We'll go on some adventures come summer. Stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed. I'm out.